Good morning, my name is Teresa and this is my channel Homestead Life. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some ham and cheese egg bites. Lately I've been trying to eat a little bit healthier and I do consume a good amount of protein. One of the things that I eat a lot of is eggs. So I found myself wanting to buy those egg bites that you see at the store in the frozen section. I thought, well, maybe I could make those. So I did go out and find a recipe, which I will link at the bottom here, and I'm going to make them for the first time with y'all today. We are getting ready to go on our trip to New Mexico, and I thought this would be a great thing to make and take with me so that we could just have a quick bite tomorrow morning. So we're gonna start off with 12 eggs, and we're gonna crack the eggs into our bowl here. And just because I'm using the last of this big carton, I'm not going to worry about having a trash bowl. I've had egg bites when I've traveled before. We have a really cool gas station here called Buc-ee's. It's a Texas thing. It's kind of a destination. If you're ever in Texas, stop at a Buc-ee's. They're awesome. And they had some egg bites. So I had them. They were really good. And ever since then, I was thinking about making some or buying some every time I see them at the store. And I just can't stomach the price that, you know, that they charge for those frozen ones. And I don't know how good they would be. Also, I'm sure they're loaded with a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't want. And so let's see how these turn out. I'm hoping they will be great. I love ham and cheese. Ham and cheese are some of my favorite things. Like if I'm gonna get an omelet, I'll always do a ham and cheese. So that's why I figured going with the ham and cheese. I'm sure you could substitute any other kind of meat. This one I actually found specifically because I was looking for ham and cheese, and I'm following everything precisely. You can see over here I've measured out the cheese, I've measured out the ham, I've done everything so that the protein and all of that is going to be what it needs to be to keep track of that for health reasons. Okay, so now let me grab my towel and wipe my hands from the egg goo. We're gonna go ahead and just these up really quick. And I thought it was a little unique because they're actually having you put cottage cheese in there. So we've got the 12 eggs, very simple ingredients. Oh, let me get the oven going at 350 so that it's ready. All right, so now that we have this mixed up, they said a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I'm going to go with it. That's a tablespoon. And I did get my little spatula here to kind of help get stuff out. It's kind of a deep spoon. There we've got that. Mix this up. Get some mustard on myself. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and add our cottage cheese, which is 1 cup of cottage cheese. And I measured that out already so that I didn't bore y'all with measuring things. And we're going to mix this. And then add in the ham, and the ham was, that was 9 ounces of ham. And I did measure it out. I have exactly 9 ounces. So we've got what we should now. All right, the next step is to take muffin tins. This makes 12. So I've got 2 of my larger muffin tins here. And it says to use cooking spray of some sort. I'm gonna go ahead and use coconut oil. That's kind of one of my favorites when I'm baking anything, so I figured I would just keep with that. haven't made any kind of muffins in a while. Just want to make sure that that's nice and coated. And then it says to put a 1/3 cup in each one of these. So I got my measuring cup out because if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. And I'm going to scoop in a 1/3 cup into each one of these. Which so far this is a really simple, easy recipe. And if this turns out as good as I think it's going to, I will definitely make this a more regular kind of thing. Because having a scrambled egg every morning, which is usually what I do, can get a little boring. Okay, so we've got that. Bring this over here. Try not to lose any of the goodies that are in here. And if I have a little left over, I'll just kind of top it off. I'm not trying to make this 100% perfect in the sense of calories per what have you. I just see some that are a little bit, can use a little more top off there. Only thing with the scoops here is it's a little hard with the ham. I guess maybe this would be where I do this kind of the old-fashioned way. I just put a little bit in this way because I don't want to waste any of this for sure. Let's see, that one looks a little low too. Okay, and it says to top off with the cheese, and it says about 2 ounces. I'm not going to be over the top and extra and try to actually measure out 2 ounces. I'm just going to kind of give a scoop here. I kind of know what 2 ounces is approximately, just because I put 2 ounces of cheese every morning and I do measure that out in my scrambled egg. So I'm kind of used to it being about a pinch or so. See, it's about equal. I think let's put a little more in this one, a little more in this one, and finish this off. All right, so let's go ahead and head over to the oven. I'm gonna put both of these in. Looks like they're gonna bake for, what is it, 20 minutes, I think? I'll double check here, 20 to 25 minutes. So let's go get that in the oven. Okay, it has been the 20 minutes. Let's take a look and see. They look good. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. Okay, let's take these out of the oven. Here, and these look really good. I'm gonna let them cool for about, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then we will come back and take them out. So it's been a little while. These have definitely cooled down. I'm gonna take just my little spatula and kind of just run it around the sides, because this is a non-stick type pan. That's why I'm using the spatula. rather than using, say, a knife that might scrape the sides. Looks like some of these I probably could have put the non-stick spray a little higher up. Alright. Last one here. Okay. Now I do have a plate. Let's go ahead and pop these out on the plate. Okay. Looking good. Try not to get my hands all over them. These smell yummy for sure. And look amazing. Okay, this is one that wanted to pop out so easy, so that would probably be the one that I taste. Looks like I didn't spray this one as thoroughly as the other one. That's okay. We'll work with it. Okay. All right. Here we have our egg bites. This one looks like it had more remnants in it than the other, so I definitely didn't spray this one as much, or as well, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a little plate. And fork. I will try this one here because it is lunchtime. So perfect time for me to try this. I don't want quite that big of a bite. Let's give it just a small bite. Good. I did suggest a little Italian seasoning on it, which I thought might be a little odd. And I didn't put any salt and pepper just because I know that ham is salty to begin with, and I don't want this to be too salty, and I'm glad I didn't. And I'm not a really big pepper fan, so I would keep it just the way that it is. That's for me personally. I'm going to link the recipe below. Let me know if you try it, what you think about it. I think this will be something that I'll make more often, and maybe some other variations. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon.